Syari state holiday, Syari state holiday. Yes.
Any mention?
May it please, my lord?
Yes.
I beg to mention item number 24.
24.
Yes, my lord.
Bodhiwat Zaman.
Yes, my lord.
Where goes for the petitioner?
So, for the petitioner, it is Mr. Mozika.
Number 14. 24. Sir, Mr. Mozika.
Because, Lordship, items 23 and 24 were to be analogous matters to be taken together.
Where's the petitioner for 24 then? Have you informed them?
Lordship, the conducting counsel, Mr. Gurung, is not in town.
Then if it's together with this one, then where's Dr. Mozika or someone from the chamber?
Your Lordship, he's on deck, sir.
You have no objection?
Your Lordship,
You have no objection?
Your Lordship may come up.
Yes or no? You're nodding or you're... Do you have an objection?
Your Lordship, I pray if this matter may come up, be called up after.
We call it, okay, yes.
Right.
You say that? Yes.
Please, Lordship, I beg to make a mention to part 2 of the hearing, this item number 33.
Part heard?
Part 2. Part 2 of the hearing is 33, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Nokha. Your objection?
No objection.
Why?
After 3 weeks, because there's a new development. The new development in the sense that man is likely to be sanctioned after.
What's the matter about?
This is in connection with the land compensation.
Okay, 2 weeks. With request of Mr. H. Abraham.
Highly obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item 28, Lordship. 28, 2 weeks, Lordship. I have some personal difficulties with the Lordship.
2 weeks, yes.
May I please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 30, Lordship.
30? Yes.
Let this matter must be found after 2 weeks.
Why? Your objection?
No, Your Lordship, don't pray, Your Lordship.
2 weeks, right, okay.
I will, Lordship.
Yes.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item 25, Lordship. Lordship, I pray this matter may come up after 2 weeks, Lordship.
Where's the Chariso?
Mr. Shanghaiso is in Sondex, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I also beg to mention item 26, Lordship.
26, who's there? You're there?
Yes, Your Lordship.
26.
26?
No, not yet.
Okay, 2 weeks. Yes.
Highly obliged, Lordship.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 22, Your Lordship.
22, then 21 also will go.
My Lord.
Yes, Mr. Pathak.
Yes, Mr. Paul is, my Lord, having some difficulty, my Lord. He wanted to clarify certain issues, my Lord.
That is what we see. We can't. How long can we wait to piecemeal it like this? Last time also we said finish it. I will have some submissions to make. So in deference to the senior counsel, okay.
My Lord.
As it is now in this court, the pendency is rising. In the entire High Court. So we don't want to get it, out of. We try to strike a balance. Anyway, after when?
1 week.
After
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
1 week. 1 week.
1 week. You 2 weeks?
1 week.
Yes. Yes.
My Lord, as per Mr. Paul's convenience.
As whatever the court master fix. Yes.
My Lord.
Yes.
Your Lordship, item number 29. I pray for 2 weeks' time.
What is your name?
My name, Carlos Nungsek. Carlos Nungsek.
Carlos Nungsek. Who was your senior?
Mr. R. Devnath.
Yes. Who's for the petitioner? You for the petitioner? You have no objection? 2 weeks, yes.
Dr. Mozika has come. Item 23. Last day I made a prayer that I may be allowed to take some instruction for my client because the committee is going to expire by October only. So whether any committee was constituted or not, just to I couldn't contact my client.
So you withdraw the matter?
So they were the
You
petitioner.
hear the matter, sorry.
They are the petitioner
You
only.
hear it today? No, what do you want?
Just a certain instruction only, I think. Only 2 weeks time, after that matter may be hard. After a week's time.
2024, after 1 week. Yes, on the prayer of the 24. Who prayed for? The respondent. Who's that?
I think she has prayed. Ravi Gurung is, I think, is on leave.
Oh, MS Shyam. Where's she? Anyway, okay. Yes.
Supplementary list, item number 1.
Your Lordship, I have, on the last occasion, I have withdrawn and I have filed a fresh, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Your Lordship, this is in regards to the illegal issuance of NOC by Wehes Nong, Lumpalit Village, and later on issuance of IMFL, Indian Made Foreign Liquor license by the SP Excise Department, East Jaintia Hill District, Your Lordship.
When was the permission given to set up the wine store? When was it given?
To Your Lordship, for
Has it already been set up, the wine store? It's already existing. The wine store is already set up, or?
Your Lordship, what happened is that on 20th August, which is in page 18, Your Lordship, Annexure 1, on 20th
2014.
2014, Your Lordship.
Yes.
I would like to read, Your Lordship. This, the Dorbar Ilaka Narpu, first of all, Your Lordship, the Dorbar Ilaka Narpu, East Jaintia Hill District, has written to the SP Department of Excise Department, Jaintia Hill District. I may be allowed to read, Your Lordship.
Yes, please.
Page 19, which is a translated copy, Your Lordship. To the Superintendent Department of Excise East Jaintia Hill District, Meghalaya, subject the prohibition for setting up of wine store within the area of the Ilaka Narpu. Sir, with reference to the subject cited above, the Dorbar meeting of the Ilaka Narpu held on 1st April 2011 has agreed to take the decisions for prohibition of wine store NOC to all the village within the area of Ilaka from Minkre to...
Okay, fine.
Okay.
The
decisions of the Dorbar
Yes.
of the Ilaka Narpo had issued notice to all the village within the area of the Ilaka on 23rd April 2011. For this resolution, Your Lordship, the writ petitioners has come to this Honorable Court, Your
You
Lordship.
see that there's a prohibition,
He has-
take a decision taken with Darbar, that is prohibition.
Yes, Your Lordship. But we don't know that this when it was allowed, that we don't have the copy, Your Lordship, the prior to this 2014. But the writ petitioners came to know, learned that the respondent number 6 had opened a wine store, Your Lordship, within the Lumpalit village, which is under the Ilaka Narpo. Yes. And whatever decision made by the Ilaka Narpo is binding, Your Lordship, to all the village, Your Lordship.
It's binding.
Yes, Your Lordship. Then, Your Lordship, then thereafter, the writ petitioners has filed RTI, which is in page 20, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Then, Annexure 2. In the RTI, it was information provided was the YS had issued NOC to register to respondent number 6 on 15/7/2021.
When was the wine store set up? Okay, 2020 was NOC given. When?
It was open 2020 because after that it was giving license. So license was later given by the Excise Department.
No, when was it set up? When did you see the wine store existing physically on the side of the road? You say you came to know even by where's your query in your RTI query? See, this is 20.
Yes.
So why you agree? Because there's a decision of the Darbar. You're the chief
yes.
of Nagpur.
No, we are not the chief. We are the residents of that Lumpuli village. I am directly affected because I'm having a family here. I have mentioned in my paragraph, Your Lordship, may I allow to read?
You feel just submit. You feel that the wine store there will affect the entire village. Everybody start drinking.
Your Lordship, this objection was also given by the 142 members of the village, and we have written to the lawyer also, Your Lordship, which is in page 38.
Yes.
Page 38, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Page 38.
Yes.
We have written. I may be allowed to.
Yes. No, I've seen that.
Yes. Your Lordship, later on, the Doloi Ilaka has made another resolutions, which is in page 32, Your Lordship.
32.
Yes, Your Lordship. Here, Your Lordship, which is on Annexures 6, 12 October 2022.
You made the Dalai party also?
And which is in page 33, Your Lordship. I may be allowed. The decision taken by the Doloi through the Executive Darbar Ilaka Nagpur with regards to the complaint filed by the residents of Lumpulit village for the NOC of wine store.
It's 12 October 22, yes.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, it's okay. Yes,
Here also.
Let them, yes, who's applying for the state?
Here, she has
all
not.
the requirements as per Excise Act been taken before establishing a wine store?
Yes, Lordship.
From the neighboring people within how many meters?
There is a public hearing, Lordship. That is at page 22, Lordship. And prior to the public hearing, the notice was served to the Darbar Senang, Lordship.
Yes.
So based on the
file affidavit, you won't issue notice to the private parties as yet. Yes. Heard MS Kyangte for the petitioner. Stop. Mr. S.A. Sheikh is present on behalf of the respondents. 1, 2, 3, 1 to 4. Stop. He is directed to obtain instructions and to file short affidavit necessary, indicating the manner in which permission is granted to the respondent number 6 for establishing the wine store. You are paying for whom?
7 and 8.
7 and necessary. We won't issue notice as yet. Let them government first come up how they've given. Yes. Notices to private respondents not to be issued presently. Yes. Just after 3 weeks.
Item number 2.
If you show us as per law, then it's over. Yes.
My lord, in this case today I'm little handicapped, my lord, but I'm not going to stall, my lord, the tender process, my lord. I'm not asking for that, my lord.
It's over as soon as you feel a technical bit. This matters infructuous.
My lord, it is not infructuous because the second writ petition, which we have an arguable case, we will satisfy, my lord. On if my lord may be pleased to take up on Monday, I'm not going to stall anything.
This is on ventilator.
My lord,
may I submit, my lord? My lord, the challenges to the tender conditions, my lord. He has been technically disqualified on altogether different conditions, my lord. Those are not even subject matter of the writ petition, my lord.
What I'm asking is, my lord,
we're not holding it because even you see the trouble is in these kind of contracts. Even the pendency of writ petition before the court stalls the process. So we don't want the courts to stand way of any.
My lord may not pass any stay order. Let him process.
We're not passing stay order
because, my lord,
what remains in this case? You satisfy the court, Mr. Yuben. Okay, start. Satisfy the court. What remains for adjudication here?
My lord,
what remains for adjudication here? Say,
my lord,
are you taking up precious judicial time?
My lord, we have challenged the representation that we have submitted, my lord. Of course, on the first round of litigations, my lord, when we filed the first writ, my lord, certain amendments were made, my lord. Try to make my petition infructuous, my lord. That was the modus. Now, leaving behind the experience and etc., my lord, we have filed a representation. Representation was disposed of, my lord, and that representation were not satisfied. We still feel, my lord, there is still merit, my
now,
lord.
what has happened after representation? The tender requirements were modified, correct? They were modified, correct? And then you put in your bid, right?
My lord.
Now, before the financial bid came, also your technical bid's been rejected. So, what do you want now?
My lord, the challenge, my lord, was...
The thing is that now, for only do is to challenge the tender process, not the pre-tender process. Now it's a post-tender process with regard to, at least with the component of technical bid. So let's see your prayer here. If something can meet your prayer, then very good. Otherwise, we're not just holding this petition just to...
My lord, that's what I was saying, my lord. I don't, because my other colleagues was supposed to argue the writ. I only have the affidavit oppositions and this thing.
You give the correspondence, right?
My lord.
Yes.
My lord, you can take it only on Monday, my lord, or Tuesday, anytime, my lord. But without stalling.
We last week. See, what is your prayer? There is response to make necessary amendments and tender bid. Okay. In alternative, scraps, quash the tender bid floated on so and so. That's over. That's over. What more do you want?
Well, that is this.
You take the file here. See your prayer. Page 14. See, so human, if you haven't qualified, why should we just keep it hanging over their heads?
My lord, second prayers, my lord, where I said in the alternative, scrap, quashed, the tender bid floated on so because the same contain arbitrary and manipulate terms and conditions also. Now, my lord, now by disqualifying me in the technical bid, my lord, it further fortifies my claim and my contention, my lord. Perhaps this tender entire thing has been done to favor the favorers, my lord. That is, we still stand by that, my lord. So now, my lord, by disqualifying me in a technical bid,
so what we do is that we just take this up as merits. We will not look at your subsequent development or the change circumstances where you've been disqualified. So even if you succeed, where will get you?
My lord, till today, my lord, what the ground on which they have disqualified me to my instruction, my lord. They're saying that the validity it's expired, my lord. But up to 2024, I have.
We're not bothered about that. That's not before this court. What are you arguing, Mr.
My lord, exactly. That's why I like
on the merits of writ petition you have here. Now you're saying this in order to scrap. You said that to make necessary amendments. You made amendments, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Then
no, amendments, scrap. My lord. The amendments further, my lord. That the two.
So the amendments were not to your liking.
No, we're not saying, my lord. There has to be. What we're saying is that the amendment has to be such that it has.
It'll make you eligible. It'll make you eligible to pass this technical bid. You mean?
It has to make an eligible to all those who are eligible, not necessarily.
See one thing. If you go by the law,
my lord.
If you just look at some authorities,
my lord.
I don't have them handy as yet. The owner of the work has the liberty to prescribe any condition that they feel will suit their project.
Exactly,
now, aspiring tenderer cannot come and start making unreasonable demands that the tender criteria should be like, the bidder should be 6 feet tall or 5 feet short or something like that. If those are unreasonable, but then if they're reasonable, if it comes to the project, then why? What is unreasonable? What are unreasonable terms in the criteria?
My lord, it has to be within the prescribed limit. They cannot.
What's the prescribed? You're going to prescribe the limits.
No, not my prescribed limit.
You're prescribing. You already filed representation. They've amended the tender conditions. Now you say that's not enough.
My lord, my lord,
we'll have on Monday, but
Monday, my lord. But I am deeply obliged.
My lord, the only intention is to delay and derail.
I understand. The whole question is, once a writ petition is there, especially for central government agencies, they'll not take a step.
But that is the whole
they feel like something hanging over their head, and so they think that you're holding them to ransom.
No,
which this court does not approve, Mr. Yubin.
That is the reason why I said let them proceed, because there is a merit.
But my lord, if that much is observed, my lord, we are free to proceed with the tender.
Yes, though the matter, in the view of this court, has been rendered infructuous with the failure of the petitioner, with the failure of the petitioner to qualify in the technical bid. Stop. However, Learned Counsel Mr. P. Yubin prays that the matter be taken out on Monday for consideration. Stop. Next paragraph. Yes?
I'm just Monday. My lord's views might change when you open up.
We're not going to. I don't think because it's a new. Once it's a new cause of action, a new cause of action.
My lord, we'll try
We
to
always look forward.
We'll
Yes.
try to pursue it, my lord.
No? Prays that he may be that the matter be heard. It may be heard. Stop. The praise aloud. List the matter on Monday. And the top for others. Yes. In the meanwhile, it is made clear that the respondents are at liberty to proceed ahead with the tender process. With proceed ahead to conclude the tender process. Or you can't.
Main list item number 1.
What you will do?
Where's the affidavit?
My lord, I've sent for signature, my lord. Maybe in 1 week's time we'll file it, my lord.
Final opportunity was granted on 14.
My lord, in fact, 10 days back I've sent it to district council, my lord.
What about 4 and 6?
I have a humble prayer for an accommodation, my lord. My lord, the affidavit, I've prepared the affidavit, my lord, but though the deponents in the affidavit, my lord, they are posted at different districts, so I'm not in a position to file it. So, my lord, the matter may come up after 3 weeks, my lord. In the meantime, I will file the affidavit.
You pay her cost.
My lord, the element of cost may not be
500 rupees each to pay her for the trouble she's taken to come to court.
My lord, for one last opportunity, my lord.
What does final opportunity means?
Last opportunity, my lord. Thereafter, I will not appear before my lord and make.
You take out black dictionary. What does final opportunity mean?
My lord, what is final for today?
It's not written semi-final.
Extended.
It's
the
written
next
final.
date also, my lord. My lord, last opportunity.
Take down to final opportunity had been granted to the respondents number 1 and respondent 4 to 6 to file affidavit. It is noted that the same are not yet on board. So that Mozika submits that the same has been occasioned due to unavoidable circumstances, as much as the affidavit had been sent for signatures but is yet to be received. Stop. Similar difficulties is expressed by Mr. Gautam in view of the fact that the deponents are posted in remote places.
In different districts.
Different districts.
Remote will not.
So, notwithstanding the fact that final opportunity has been granted in interest of justice for the how much time? 2 weeks time. Yes. It's interested in pursuing the case.
Yes, Your Lordship.
You saw the judgment of Supreme Court.
You have checked, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Item number 2.
The Supreme Court says that even if the selection process is regular,
Yes, Your Lordship.
but then by virtue of the fact that officers have already manned the post for considerable time, we cannot dislocate the judicial system. You know, so that is, and its reasons are shown. In the other case, is total illegal selection. Yeah.
Like, Your Lordship.
In this matter, my lord, we have
It's for what today?
process of filing the withdrawal application.
It takes so long to write a withdrawal application.
He was not keeping well. My lord, so
Where
we
the
had to
withdrawal
send the
application? It's in his hand.
Now,
Where is it?
Refer this application. Where is the application? That's what he is now.
Pisna file laka jong man application file. File pisna laka jong file. MF ketika tipe file application file jong file. Pisna. Take it down. What is the application?
Well, it's in the process of filing.
Are you filing withdrawal application or a general application?
Withdrawal.
Then we'll see that we've seen withdrawal application is allowed to be withdrawn. Yes, we'll record. Yes. Do you have a office copy with you?
They all have taken to the registry, my lord, the entire set.
We'll take after some time.
Yes.
Item number 3.
This matter, we have already filed our suggested issues, my lord. As per the last order, my lord, it was...
Why adjournment?
Your Lordship, the conducting counsel is
Who the conducting counsel?
Mr. L.M. Sangma, Your Lordship.
The last order reads, my lord, it's for framing of issues with the court.
We have filed.
We're not sure whether they have filed this.
You filed his issues?
Yes,
You
sir.
don't file them?
We filed on the 24th.
Hey, you thought? I can't. With regard to that, one EVM machine, correct? Where
non-deletion of mock test results.
Indeed, we will whittle down these issues given by you too many by the respondent. Where's your suggested issues?
We also had filed on 24th of August.
Yes. Your issues are too long. Let him come.
Your Lordship.
Then at least this present will frame the issues. Yes, this is an application for adjournment by the respondent number 1.
Respondent number 1, Your Lordship.
I've seen the same stop matter. The prayers allowed for the reasons shown therein. Listed after 1 week. Yes.
Highly obliged.
What this is the petition word,
yes,
which we seek to file before the court.
Yes, sir. This is an application under section 109 of the Representation of People's Act 1951 for withdrawal of the instant election petition. The reasons for withdrawal are indicated in paragraph 4 of the application. The prayer according to the prayer of the election petition is allowed, and the election petition is dismissed on withdrawal. Yes.
Item number 4.
Lordship, for the state respondent 1 and 2, I filed the affidavit, Lordship.
As per the last order, Lordship, we have taken steps in respect of respondent number 9 and 10. Lordship.
It's on 9 to 10. Have they received?
Still inconclusive, Lordship.
Receive.
The portal, Lordship.
Who's appearing? You're appearing for?
Oh, no, Your Lordship.
You're appearing for whom?
5 to 8, 11 and 12, Your Lordship.
9 and 10 is whom?
9 and 10. Private respondent, Lordship, Ahmad Hussain and Mohammad Zahir.
You're not interested. Yes, office note dated 25/8/2023 indicates. Oh no! It was see, but you took steps again. One.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes,
9 and 10.
Office note. Why? Mr. S. Chanda submits that fresh steps have been taken on response 910 and service reports awaited. Stamp. You have not filed the affidavit.
Your Lordship requires 2 weeks more time, Your
Why?
Lordship. Your Lordship, there are around 6 respondents in this case, so we are coming to a difficult. It requires some more time to file a common affidavit, Your Lordship.
Ms. Bijar, on behalf of response 5 to 8, 11 and 12, prays for further 2 weeks time to file affidavit. Stuff. Prayers allowed. List the matter for 2 weeks for appearance of 9 and 10 for affidavit by respondents 5 to 8.
11 and 12, Your Lordship.
Obliged.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Item number 5.
Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of Ilingwa. The state has already filed an affidavit.
Lordship, if I may, Lordship, perhaps to come out of this stalemate, office copy of the service book, which would be available with the school, can be relied upon, Lordship, to reconstruct a fresh service book, Lordship.
The service books with the school, photocopy.
Office copy would be available with the office.
For the school. Lordship. You have the photocopy of the service book.
I have to get instruction, Lordship, that whether there is.
They said you don't have any more documents. They said everything been given to you.
Everything was handed over to the petitioners.
Lordship, if my learned friend can get instruction to the extent if whether or not office copy would be available.
Mr. S. Pandey today submits that as the original service book cannot be traced any longer, the respondent number 3 and 4, right, will be directed to produce the photocopy of the same if available with them, to enable the case to proceed. Stop. Next para Ms. M. Prasad, Council 3 and 4. Please able to obtain instructions in this regard just after 2 weeks.
Hello. Item number 6.
My Lord, on behalf of respondent number 4, my Lord, we are in the process of filing the affidavit, my Lord.
Why you are taking so long?
My Lord, it took some time for me, my personal mistake, my Lord. But we are filing it during the course of the day, my Lord.
Mr. Phenomenon submits that after the house is going to full 5 stars. What about
Let us check on behalf of respondent 2 and 3. We've already sent the affidavit to the district council for vetting.
one?
One is not necessary, it's not necessary.
Is MS from Thao for 2 and 3 submits that affidavit will be filed within 2 weeks. Stop. Mr. Philemon Ongbre for 4 submits that the affidavit will be filed in the course of the day. Well, this is a matter after 2 weeks.
7.
Your Lordship, in this matter, I'm praying for some time, Your Lordship, to file the affidavit. We are still yet to receive any instructions.
Further 3 weeks' time is granted to respond to file affidavit.
8.
As prayed, no? Further 3 weeks.
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I have just received a copy of the affidavit filed by the respondents. And Your Lordship, at this stage, I pray that this case may be considered, Your Lordship, for stay of the impugned order, Your Lordship, because on bare perusal of the affidavit, of the documents submitted, Your Lordship.
It's in the process, Your Lordship, the affidavit.
Process of?
Filing, Your Lordship, we just filed.
Yeah. Next week, let affidavit come on board.
And Your Lordship, the interim may be considered.
Send it. What interim?
For stay of the.
What is the matter about?
Your Lordship, this is with regard to the appointment of Gambura of Jugirjhar village, Your Lordship, wherein the respondent has taken the stand that there was a public meeting.
They've taken a stand affidavit.
Pardon, Your Lordship?
They've taken the stand the affidavit.
In the affidavit, they have taken a stand that a public meeting
But the affidavit
was.
is not yet before this court.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So we'll consider this is matter after 1 week. So,
And Your Lordship, the private respondents also has not entered
And
appearance.
as appearance, you've taken steps.
Yes, Your Lordship, I've already filed the affidavit of service also.
Number?
Number 5, Your Lordship, private respondent.
Oh yes. You bring an affidavit to show the resolution of the public meeting.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay. I thought only MS and Raji submits that the affidavit has been filed today itself. But the same has not yet been placed in the records of the case. This is a matter after 1 week.
Much obliged. Yes. Item number 9.
Lordship, all the respondents have received their notices.
including the respondent number 5, Lordship.
Who's 5?
5 is
5 is who?
5 is nominal. I have
You
received
want file affidavits?
We rely on whatever we have, order we have passed.
You have been for? You are 6 is? Hiram. Long Hali. Yes. What about Mr. Sindram?
We'll be filing affidavit, Your Honor.
The notices on all the respondents are complete stop. Mr. Vijaykanta, that a special counsel for the HDC submits that no affidavit for coming from their side and they will rely on the records that are present. But Mr. Roy Sindram entered appearance with 5 and so on so for 6. Pray for allowed how much time?
2 weeks time. Yeah.
2 weeks for that. 2 weeks time to file affidavit, yes. This is thereafter and so on so.
Obliged to Lord.
Item number 10.
This is the MSCRC matter, Lord.
Where's Mr. Paul?
I have prepared, Lordship. It's difficulty, Lordship, today, Lordship. If this matter can be taken up on Monday, Lordship. He was supposed to travel today, my Lord, but due to some difficulty.
Why is attending G20 meeting now? No.
In Delhi, so everything is under lockdown. So I am here. Lordship, may I have it on Tuesday? Monday is slightly held up.
Tuesday, Lordship.
Yes, due to the unavailability of the senior counsel for the respondent, this is matter on Tuesday. I was looking forward to finishing up this matter. Actually,
this should have been over. I was also waiting for. That's why I was here also.
Hearing.
After watching that video that day.
Hearing item 20.
Lordship, I pray that this matter may be called after some time, Lordship. My seniors on.
What's the matter about?
Lordship, this is regarding.
Lordship, Lordship kindly recall that conferment of benefit by mistake, Your Lordship. That forest card, Your Lordship.
Okay. Draft service rules.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Have you read the file?
My senior was reading.
He was reading it for you.
Yes. No, Lordship, he was preparing, so he's ready for the matter.
No, have you read the file? You will assist him, correct?
Lordship.
Who was the junior assisting him?
So, I'm.
Then he should know the facts.
So I was instructed to.
You know, the juniors should know the fact better than the seniors.
But then today morning I didn't get a chance to read this file, Lordship.
No chance to the file, then how do you assist your senior? When I was senior counsel, I didn't know anything. I depended on my junior only.
Lordship, I pray that this matter may be called after some time. I'll just inform him, Lordship.
View the matter, Lordship will kindly accommodate me next week.
Why you are leaving town?
Lordship, I have some matter also to be taken up in the Lordship with
Division bench.
No, Your Lordship, because I'm code number 3, Your Lordship. Some problem, Your Lordship.
So the matter is part due to unavailability of senior counsel for the petitioner. This matter next week. Yeah.
Next week. Highly apply, Your Lordship.
You read the file. Otherwise, next week if it comes up and Mr. Chandra is not there, you are expected to argue it. Okay. Yeah.
Item 27.
Highly apply, Your Lordship.
Yes.
This is the matter is about disparity in pay, Your Lordship. On the last occasion.
Speak louder.
This matter is about disparity in pay, Your Lordship. On the last occasion, the
disparity in pay meaning?
Where is the main respondent?
You ready?
Your Lordship, my seniors on the way.
Let him start. Yes.
Your Lordship, I was.
Speak to the microphone. Yes.
Your Lordship, I was appointed as on a temporary basis as sectional assistant of 2004.
I can't hear you. Speaker, yes.
Your Lordship, I was appointed temporarily on contract basis as sectional assistant in 2004, Your Lordship. Then after I was regularized in the year 2006, Your Lordship.
Regularized 2006?
Yes, Your Lordship.
In this, as a second assistant?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay.
The record of the same is in page number 10, Your Lordship. Annexure,
yes.
Annexure 3. Then thereafter, Your Lordship, in the year 2021, I was propose into a sanctioned post of Khalasi, which is lower in grade as compared to sectional assistant, Your Lordship. And? I was proposed to the sanctioned post of Khalasi, Your Lordship, which is lower in grade as compared to sectional assistant, Your Lordship. On the basis of that.
So why did you accept this then?
I did not accept, Your Lordship. I rejected the proposal for the sanctioned post of Khalasi because I was already a regularized.
What's the difference in the pay scale between a Khalasi and a section assistant?
Your Lordship,
the both group D posts. I mean,
yes, Your Lordship. As per my instruction, I was instructed that the pay scale it's lower compared to the.
Where have you noted down anywhere in the petition?
And I have not stated anything as such, Your Lordship, in the petition. But from the instruction, I was instructed that the pay scale is lower compared to the sectional assistant.
Then what happened?
Then I rejected the proposal, Your Lordship, and on the basis of because since I was already a regularized employee, and then Your Lordship, the representation was filed because I was demoted to the post of Khalasi, Your Lordship, and I had asked for payment of all the areas which I was due for the post of.
Where is your prayer?
Your Lordship, in the representation.
Okay, just come. Okay, let's start again. Now you appointed 2004, correct?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Temporarily. Okay.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Then after that, you're regularized. This office order dated 2006, 19th May.
Yes,
so and so is on contract. Is here regularized immediate effect. That means you became a regular employee from 2006.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay. Then the office order date 2021. Now, all from 6 to 21, you work as sectional assistant.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay. The for instance of Meghalaya so I have appointed a sanctioned post of Khalasi.
Yes, Your Lordship.
That means there was no other sanctioned post available for sectional assistant.
As per the affidavit, they have stated as that there's no available sanctioned post for the SA, Your Lordship, sectional assistant. But even prior to the regularization, they ought not have to appointed me in the sectional assistant, Your Lordship, if there were no available posts. So that's my contention, Your Lordship. So now since they have regularized, I should be paid the regular pay of a sectional assistant, Your Lordship. So.
No, wait, let's see what is the P matrix here? That isn't here.
No, Your Lordship.
Okay.
And the Muda has stated that in their affidavit they have stated that this case is covered by the case of Ricky Newton Khatngongor, Your Lordship, and that the irregular employee has been paid the minimum pay scale of a regular employee without any allowances, Your Lordship. But as per my instruction, even the regular pay scale of a regular employee was not paid to my client, Your Lordship. So, Your Lordship, I pray that maybe since there's a blatant mistake on the part of the respondent, Your Lordship, to appoint me in the to regularize me in the sanctioned post of.
No, they are saying that is defective order.
Pardon, Your Lordship.
So they have admitted that it's a wrong order has been passed, irregularly regularized in that section, but there was no sanctioned post.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So what do we do in these kind of circumstances?
They should have been very
should have been
particular.
more vigilant.
Yes, Your Lordship, before regularizing me in the post of sectional assistant, Your Lordship. Now, on the basis of that, I have.
Now, what is the difference in the pay level between a Khalasi, Mr. Nomri, and Khalasi and section assistant?
The exact figures I won't have, my lord. I do not have. But
we should know
be a difference. There'll be a difference.
That is what is the difference? Is it marginal or is it substantial?
On that, my lord, I'll have to obtain instructions.
See, because his service is it is temporary, 2004, 2006. How is it regularized? You see, it's irregular.
It's
then he served as section assistant 2006-21.
Yes,
as section assistant. You admit that fact, right?
Yes, my lord.
He works section assistant.
Yes, my lord.
But then he was sought to be put against sanction post of Khalasi.
But there's no existing sanction post for sectional assistant. Therefore, we offered him Khalasi, which he has declined. So
what level of pay is being paid now?
Well, in terms of Jagjit Singh, in the particular case, in the previous round of litigation, we have granted the minimum basic pay in terms of Jagjit Singh to a temporary employee.
Till now?
Yes, my lord.
That means his realization has been swept away, the one done by office
Well,
order.
it's totally irregular. It's granted by the chairman, my lord.
Then have you taken any action against whoever was responsible for that? You've given him a vested right. So how much you're being paid now? Where you said petition?
As per my instruction, Your Lordship, I
Not by instructions. Where you petition? Where you said I'm paid this much?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Where
Page number 5.
What do you say? Page?
Page number 5.
Page number
para
5.
number 7.
You're being paid how much now?
21,000, Your Lordship.
Consolidated pay.
Yes, Your Lordship.
See, the 7, he said, at the time of regularization, he was drawing salary 8,000. If you regularize, you won't be paid a lump sum salary. So what is your terms of engagement? See, the pay scale will reflect that also.
Yes. Lord, page 11 of the petition.
Yes.
Annexure 4. Lord, this is an office order dated 19th of August 2021.
Basic pay 22,000.
Yes, my lord. So this is what he is being paid as on date.
And the section assistant being paid around 60 or how much? 80,000. Now what is the pay scale of a section assistant?
I'm not aware, Your Lordship, about the pay scale.
You don't know?
Yes, Your Lordship.
You come prepared. No, your whole case is based on that.
Yes, Your Lordship.
And also, Lord,
you're claiming for arrears, you're claiming for equal pay for equal work.
Yes, Your Lordship. The other employees who are equally placed with the petitioner, Your Lordship, they are paying 3 times more than
what do you mean? Where's the pay scale? 3 times more means what? See, you do some research before you file a petition also. If you want relief, I have to tell all the juniors that you have to assess the court. Assessing the court means by bringing all the relevant facts before the court. So by looking at your petition, we can see where is the problem. Now your petition, we don't know what is the, you say it is a downgraded post, Khalasi, as compared to second assistant. But apart from that, there's no material to show what is the level pay scale, what is the pay matrix for Khalasi, what is the pay matrix for a section assistant. Number 1. And number 2, now you say one equal pay for equal work. Now what is being paid, what the other section assistant being paid also. And equal pay for equal work, it's very, there are many judgments also. There's a recent judgment from this court also.
As a temporary employee, my lord, in terms of Jagjit Singh, we are paying the minimum. In terms of the judgment, my lord. My lord, at page 3 of my affidavit, my lord, para 8, we have made a statement, my lord, a decision has been taken by the board.
Where is that?
My lord, page 3 of my affidavit, para 8.
Yes.
It reads, my lord, it is decided in the Meghalaya Urban Development Authority Shillong Board meeting that when a sanctioned post of section assistant is created by the process of downgrading, upgrading of post.
You're keeping a gradation list of all the improperly appointed section assistants also?
My lord?
You keep a gradation list of all the improperly appointed section assistants?
My lord, there's seniority for them also, my lord. Amongst them, the temporary employees also, my lord. So, Lord, as and when a post is created, we will definitely adjust him against the sanctioned post. But as on today, my Lord,
what I am saying is that, Your Lordship, is that since I am regularized, Your Lordship, I should be paid the.
Lord, what we'll do is we'll come back with the Lord, instructions on the pay matrix of Khalasi and section assistant, my Lord.
Yes.
The picture will be a bit clearer, my Lord.
After hearing at some length, the parties are allowed to obtain specific instructions with regard to the section with regard to the pay matrix of the the person question, that is Kalasi section assistant. How can you, anyway, it's a political appointee, the chairman.
30,
Yes.
31?
They are around 300 or 400 employees, my lord, and hardly 50 sanctioned posts, my lord, in Muda. One chairman comes, my lord.
Yes.
DP.
My lord, this
matter was listed in the regular list, lordship. Due to the unavailability of this bench, the matter was subsequently listed in the supplementary list, lordship. So I was not aware the matter was listed in supplementary court list, lordship. As a result, sir, I was not present on that day, lordship, and that matter was posted for final hearing without my affidavit. My affidavit is ready, lordship. I must only permission. I can file it today, lordship.
and my lord, no problem, no objection, my lord. We'll file a short reply, rejoinder, my lord.
Why, you already seen the affidavit?
No, my lord, not seen, my lord. I've received from the petitioner two document, my lord, to paper, to bring on record, to reply of the government affidavit, my lord, and their affidavit also. Kindly grant us some time.
If you file this affidavit, how do you know you need to file the rejoinder?
My lord.
Or you are appearing for whom? Mr. Abraham.
For the state,
You want to rejoinder the state affidavit?
Yes, my lord.
You should have prayed last time.
My lord, last time my colleague appeared and
oh yes, MS Abraham.
My lord, can be this matter may be
Mr. SK Hassan
orders, my lord.
Prays that he may be allowed on please submit the instructions. It appears that a rejoinder affidavit is necessary to the affidavit state respondents. He prays that he be allowed some time to file a small rejoinder, a short rejoinder. Stop. Next paragraph is S.A. Sheikh, who was not present on the last occasion, submits that the same was occasion due to missing the item in the list. He prays that he may be also allowed some time to file an affidavit on behalf of the respondents 5 to 7. Stop. In consideration the prayers made by the parties, in interest of justice, both the prayers allowed. This is the matter after 2 weeks in order column.
I'll oblige, my lord. Similar, my lord. 32 also.
Same respondent.
Same, my lord.
In item number 32, lordship, I am for respondent 5 and 6. They are all together.
5 and 6. Yes. And 1 to 4 state. Yes.
Hello.
Item 34. 34.
34 already. Yes.
Your Lordship, we would like to file this compilation.
Of what?
Regarding all the meetings.
The contempt.
Yes, repetition.
But we have not heard this matter.
Repetition, Your Lordship. For repetition.
Where's Mr. Day?
He's on such a leave, Your Lordship. Let this matter come out.
What compilation?
I have also received just now, my lord, and these are compilation of organization only.
No, compilation. Convenience. What is convenience compilation? KHDC is there also?
Yes. As per the last order, they have to get instruction.
They're supposed to.
Newly implemented.
I still yet to get some positive instruction.
You get it because this is these people also, they've been there for ages. That's the thing. So you can't use this this handle of non-tribal trading license as to disrupt economic activities, because people are dependent there. It's a lot of chain and ancillary. You go there, you will understand very well.
I had made a suggestion on the last occasion, maybe much before, few days, that if the writ petitioners also approach us, we could take a call.
Why you give 2 copies? Same, right?
Yes,
this one?
Your Lordship.
3523.
Convenience compilation.
Or it's all the annexures?
Yes, Your Lordship. This is just this all
Yes,
organization.
today we'll not record. You can mention it on. Anyway, today Mr. Ms. N. Raji submits that as the arguing counsel is on sanction leave. The matter may be taken up on another day. Stop. She also submits that for the convenience of the court, compilation of relevant letters have been compiled. A copy whereof is handed over to the court and to the opposite counsels also. You given copies to them also. Yes, Mr. Bish Ginta, who is appearing for the newly pleaded respondent, the counsel submits that he is yet to receive the positive instructions. He also further submits that to ease the matter or to expedite the matter. He has to facilitate the expeditious disposal of the matter. The writ petitioners also may be allowed to approach the district council authorities directly.
Renewal of the license.
Yes, for renewal of the licenses. Stop. The same as stop. However, as the same in the final stage of hearing, the prayer will be considered at the time of hearing of the matter in the presence of all parties.
Yes.
Yes. This after 1 week.
2 weeks.
1 week. Let it be 1 week. Yes. Yes. Try to get the starting.
Most obliged, Your Lordship.
I'm not saying.